Hello YouTube, hello Facebook. Today I will be showing you how to prepare cocky beans, which is usually called in American language black eyed peas. So I'm going to start from scratch to finish. So please guys, stay with me and watch how I cook. So here, let me drink a little bit of water. So, being in the kitchen, you need to be hydrated. You have to drink a lot of water because of the heat coming from the stove. You don't want to be dehydrated, do you? Okay. So here are my ingredients I will be using to prepare this black eyed peas. Okay. So I have here this is my frozen spinach, though it's defroze. I will be using spinach. Sometimes we you have to use how to call it uh cocoyam leaves, but in the absence of cocoyam leaves, I'm gonna use this spinach. And at the same time, I will be using my onions, and I have pepper, and I have garlic as well. So these are the ingredients I will be using for this food. And not forgetting my oil. This is palm oil. I will be using palm oil as well. And I'll add in some cubes and salt. So with cubes are optional. Some people do like to use cube, but some people just like to use salt. But for me, I like it to taste good, like a little bit sweet. So I'll be adding in my cubes. Yeah. And if you have any question, just drop your question in the comment section. I will get back to you. So here, this is the main map. This is the main map, the cocky beans. So they call I say cocky beans. American man they call and say black eyed peas. This is the black eyed peas beans. So I will be making black eyed peas pudding. So we call it in the other language, we call it cocky beans. So this is the black eyed peas pudding I'm gonna be making. So guys, stay tuned. Let's do this together. In the absence of leaves, I don't have plantain leaves, so I'll be using white pepper and hot pepper as well. Getting the four pepper, please. So this is my parch paper. In case you don't know what that is, this is my parch paper. I will be using this parch paper because to protect it from the foil pepper, because as we all know, foil pepper is not healthy to cook your food directly. You don't have to get your food directly in contact with the foil pepper, so you have to use this one. You can also use the how to call it, huh? The foil pepper, please. Yeah. You can also use how to call the other wood. It's a little bit transparent more than this. You can also use that one if you have it. But this is what I will be using. I will be using in replacement for my plantain leaves. I have a whole giant foil pepper. I have a whole giant foil pepper. So this is my foil pepper. This is what I will be using, guys. Come on, y'all. All right. So firstly, I have here my blender. This is my blender. I will be using my blender to blend this beans. Firstly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash my hands because I have been touching. Yep. Dry my hands. This food is it's not pretty easy. It's not. It's not easy to cook it, but so long as you know all the steps, it makes it so easy. So what I forgot to tell you is that With the beans, I already washed it. I soaked it overnight. So these beans, when you wash it, you take off the peelings, and then because it really has a very, the black eye piece, you take it out, and then you wash everything thoroughly clean, and then you soak it in water for the overnight. So, or you can keep it for like 8 hours, 11 hours in water. Then, whenever you're ready to cook it, then you can just drain it. You know, let like all the water should get drained before you can start your cooking. Yep. So right now, I will be putting in my blender. And also, if you want to blend it, you can just put everything. Because me, I'm just gonna add in pepper, my hot pepper, and at the same time, I'm gonna add my garlic and my onions. Okay. All right. This is the peppers. This is the peppers, and this is the garlic. So I'm just gonna blend it all together. Yep. And then with the onions, somebody's gonna ask me, why do you put onions? Why do you add garlic? First of all, we know garlic has a very good flavor. Onion as well has a very good flavor. So when you combine all this together, trust me, it's gonna give a good flavor when you eat it, and it's gonna taste good. Yeah. So I'm gonna use half of these onions. I'm gonna keep half. I'm gonna blend half of it, and then half of it I will slice it in the. I'm gonna chop it in the pudding itself. Yeah. So I'm adding in my salt, a little bit of salt. I'm just gonna. You have to measure the salt, right? Because you don't want it to. You don't want to do too much. You just have to be careful. You don't want to do too much. You don't want too much salt. It's not even good for your health. So I just put in 3 cubes of Maggi. I'm just gonna do 4, and then I put some salt. Though we still have some in here, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt again. You just have to be careful. You just have to be careful when adding the salt, guys. Ah, you don't want to spoil your food with too much salt, right? Yep. Too much salt is not good for your health. Anyway, so here, how do you want to blend it? I have high, I have mid, I have low. So I don't want it to take much time, so I'm just gonna put it on high. At the same time, you don't want to make it too. You don't want to blend it too much. Yes, something you just have to blend it and let it be a little bit rough. You don't have to make it too smooth. You don't make it smooth like puree now, because with puree you have to make puree too smooth, like no crumbs, no roughness. But with this, if you want to have a good result, blending not to be too smooth or too rough. Yes, but normal. This is a very effective blender for blending. So when you blend, be careful because if you don't know, before you know it, you blended it too soft, too soft. Okay, this is kind of soft, but not too soft. It's a little bit raw, so it's fine. It's fine. So I'll just go ahead and um, I don't want this to be too. Please, if you're watching me, make sure you share the video. Please share the video. If you're watching on Facebook, please share. If you're watching on YouTube, please give me some thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as well. The other difficult thing here is to wash your beans. When you wash your beans, then that's just it. Then you blend it because you just blend it with everything. So, and then the tying process that will make it a little bit difficult. This is just perfect. Oh my goodness. I know, I know I love it. Okay. All right.
So
I know this is good.
that's it. What's that?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Mhm. Oh, that's wonderful. That's all about it. Don't worry.
Yes, tomorrow by tomorrow.
Don't not tomorrow. Very much for what's it?
Well,
This.
that's salad.
I want to know the picture now. Come on.
Mm.
What do you press the picture now?
Why is it?
Press on thank God.
Remember, you already blended with water because you don't want it to be too watery. Yeah, because you're making it as pudding. You don't want to make it like soup to be watery, So you just have to be careful the quantity of water you add in here.
I think I'll enjoy that cookie more than I. Viewers around the world, you people don't know what you guys are seeing. Lots of screen. The viewers around the world, man, I bet you're in a cookie more than her.
Really?
Guys don't know who you are talking to. That's the superstar.
Oh my goodness.
She's a cook. We get a good cook. Shows that African dishes don't go to MasterChef. If not, because they won't understand the taste of MasterChef. The taste of our African dishes. So, if we can do African chef, I believe she's going to be a contestant for that. And
Right?
win. So, guys, believe me. Believe me, you're watching the superstar.
Thank you. All right. Okay. So you make sure mix it. You don't want it to be too watery, too thick. Just have to be normal. Like, see, you know what I mean? Like that. Firstly, you make sure you have a taste of your salt. Not bad. But as I told you, I already added my garlic, my half onions. I blended it together with the hot pepper in here. So I'm just gonna chop in the rest of the onions here. It's optional, but that's the way I do it. So if you want it this way, you can do. If you want to try, we learn every day and we try new things. So this is how I do my own pudding. That's how I do my own koki happy pudding. Very nice. Very nice. Mhm. As it tastes not salty. I'm just gonna add a little a pinch of salt. And guys, I finally used all the 2, 4, 5, 6 cubes in here. 6 cubes in this quantity of coffee. But you know what? It's better to use Maggi than salt. It's better I use much Maggi, much cubes, seasoning cubes than I use salt. Salt is good, but it's harmful to your health. Now I'm gonna add in my palm oil. Alright, I'm gonna have a change of spoon. I won't be. This is my immaculate white. I don't want to stain it with palm oil. So that is. See how it I mix it real good until it gives me the color I want. I love this food. Oh my god, I love koki. Chai. Look at how it looks like. I'm just gonna use all the oil in this bowl. Give it a good mix. A good mix. And when you want to look, when you want to put in, like when you want to mix it, don't use like this bowl. No, this color bowls, white bowls. You can use stainless steel bowls, so that like the palm oil won't stick on your bowl when you are done. So that's why you see, that is why I'm using this one, because the palm oil is not gonna stick on here. Still can't see. I just feel like the palm oil is not still enough because it's kind of a little bit whitish. I think I may add more oil. Add a little bit of palm oil. You can now. Somebody may ask you, why do you put in palm oil? Because if you make the pudding like that, you can still eat it that way, but it wouldn't be nice. It doesn't look good. It wouldn't be attractive. And also, the point is, you're gonna have, how we call it, heartburn. Yes, without the palm oil, you're gonna have heartburn. So it suppresses the heartburn. So yeah, and palm oil is a very healthy oil. Trust me, it's very healthy. So look, so I'm just gonna add in a little bit of warm water. That's texture. Lastly, we added in our spinach. Yep, we added in our spinach. This is frozen spinach. That's why it looks like that. Yeah, the spinach has been washed. I washed it very well before I froze it. So look at how it looks like when you put in. So in absence of cocoyam leaves, I use my spinach. You can use greens. You can use any healthy vegetable of your choice just to add it in here. It gives you a very good attractive looks with your food. Man, this is so good. Merci, Anna. I love cooking. I love cooking. I said sometimes I usually say when I used to make my posts, I say I cook for a living. Yeah, I can cook for every day. I don't know if I was to do a cookathon like Hilabasi. I don't know if I would be qualified to do that. Okay, now is the time. I'll put it this way so that I can wrap it. You can see how I am wrapping it. So firstly, I'll get my pot. Sorry for that noise, guys. This is the pot I will be using. I'm going to be using this big pot. So paper plate. Paper plate. Okay, sure. This one. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. I just didn't want to get you later. Huh? I just didn't want to. Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, thank you. Okay, here's my full paper. As some of us know, we have to cook. We this is supposed to be cooked like it's supposed to be tied in plantain leaves, the African way, but because of we don't have the plantain leaves, this is what we use. We use the foil and the touch paper as well. So this is what we use. Watch me closely as I do this. This touch paper is kind of bad. Anyway, you have to manage it like that. So. Because I have this spoon, this is what I'll be using for. This touch paper is too stubborn. Too stubborn, guys. Okay. Nevertheless, this is not going to stop me. You don't want to stop it. Because you don't want your pudding to get in direct contact with the foil. That's why we use touch papers. Yeah. I'm just going to use 2 spoons and that is okay. stove. You give it some space when when you're trying to compress it together. You have to give it some space because it actually rises. Yes, the quantity I put in here when it's done is gonna rise. So you give it some space so when it rise, it has space to actually rise more. So I'm gonna put it in my pot, right? Because of space and because I actually want you guys to see what I'm doing. I'm not gonna start the fire now, but I will show you how I want to put in the pot. So sometimes if you have this, sometimes if you have something like this, but not actually the ones that have this, but just like this, you put it in here. Just to create a barrier between the surface of the pot and this. So that in case it runs out of water, it gets dry, it shouldn't get burned, right? It shouldn't get burned. That's why you put something like a barrier between the surface of the pot and your pudding. So what I'm gonna use is so if you have plantain leaves, you can use plantain leaves, but if you don't have, this is the only option we have. I have. This is the only option I have. So I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do. My pot now. This is how it looks like. So you put it here, one. That is how I'm gonna do for all of them. Then when I do it, I will put water and start the fire. So for now, I will just put everything together before I start the water so you can see what I have to do. This is a giant pot pepper I've got here. A giant one. A giant one. Make sure anytime you want to take some to put in your wet paper, make sure you always stir it again, just to make sure everything's mixed together. So sometimes if you leave it like you allow it to stay like longer when you don't tie it together, it's gonna sieve, like it's gonna separate itself from the water, the oil, and everything goes apart. And you don't want that. Yeah. You don't want that. I think this is what Nigerians they call it moi moi. And some people actually put eggs. You can boil eggs and you put it in there. So people have cooking this. Uh, you know, you can just spice it up the way you want. Nigerians, I think they put eggs in here. When they do this, they put in eggs. Yeah. make sure you wrap it real good. So the oil shouldn't have a leakage. Because if it does, it's gonna come out, and all your pot is gonna full of red oil. You don't want that to happen. You want everything to stay in here, like in the pudding itself. If you have any questions, please just drop it on the comment section. When I'm done with this, I will get to you. Hi sis, hi brother Raymond, how are you doing? Thank you for watching. How are you? When I'm done, I'll get back the oil. It's a whole process. You actually need someone to help you out, like to give you the foil and the cash paper, because going back and forth is a whole lot of work. Trust me, guys. It seems easy, but it's a whole lot of work. Yeah, but if you want to eat it, yeah, you would just do it without complaining. Remember, give it some space so in case it's rising, it has enough space to rise. And you can put what this is you don't have to you eat this pudding when it's done. You can eat it with yams, cocoa yams, plantain, ripe or unripe plantain. You can eat it with potatoes, sweet potatoes or Irish potatoes. It goes with everything. Yeah. Trust me, if you do this the right way, you will enjoy it. It's super yummy. It's so delicious when you do it the right way. This one is gonna be a little bit bigger. Like I told you, you don't want to keep any liquids, like any openings for the palm oil to go through it. So you just want to make sure everything is all kept in here. Even it does have some leakage in there, but let it stays in the water because you don't want to mess up your pots, right? You know. So far we already have this is the fifth bundle we already have. So we're doing a good job. So I'll be doing my videos more often. I'm just going to be doing my live videos and cooking more often. So you can always come watch all the like different types of cooking, different types of food I cook. So I'm gonna be doing different types of food. So the food I'll be doing like kinds of difficult food because this is not just an easy food to cook. This is, you see, it has a lot of work. And like since I start, just the preparation itself is almost an hour and something minutes, right? So this is live cooking. Sometimes you prepare like when you want to go to school. I prefer being in class, watch watch the teacher, listen to the teacher live when he teaches, rather than getting the notes to go by night. It's better. You see how the teacher does it from step to step. It's preferable. So guys, please don't forget to share the live video. If you're watching on Facebook, please share. If you're watching on TikTok, please share. If you're watching me on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Before pepper helps it too. Because in the African way, we use plantain. We take ropes from plantain to actually tie it with it. But now, because the foil pepper is kind of it has its way of gluing itself together, so it makes it more easier with no stress. So I have a little bit of opening right here. I'm gonna close it. And you're gonna be cooking this like for an hour. For an hour. You're gonna be cooking like for 1 hour. Because firstly, we have them four pepper, so water is so difficult to penetrate in there. So it has to be cooked for that long so the heat can actually cook it. But if it was in plantain leaves, that should have been super easy. But with the foil, trust me, you have to keep it on the stove like on the fire for that long so it should actually cook. Because if it's not well cooked, trust me, you have running stomach, you'll be running to the toilet after eating it like it's gonna back. Yeah, so that's how it is. This is how we actually cook um pumpkin seed. Pumpkin seed. This is how we actually cook pumpkin seed bread. But this one is different because you put in the palm oil meat. Yeah, with pumpkin seed you can actually add fish, meat, anything of your choice. Yeah. Don't forget anything today. Remember. No, touch pepper. So this is the six, two, four, no, 2, 4, 6. This is actually seven bundles. We're done. We're done, guys. I'm gonna tie the last bundle and I will put it on the stove and I would like to the gas. And I'll close the pot and then I will end the live because it's gonna take like an hour and 30 minutes to get done. I don't want to keep you on here just watching the pot boil, but after this, I will post the end result. I'm just gonna make it an end result. This is just to show you the process on how you can cook it, like how you can from scratch to the point you put it in your pot, so that I don't think to cook it for an hour or 30 for an hour and 30 minutes is gonna be an issue for you guys. So this is pretty easy. After you watch all the steps from the beginning to like getting it into the pot, I think it's pretty easy for you to just cook it, right? Maybe just remember when cooking, you always have water to drink. This is the second bottle of water. Remember when I started with one bottle, so I'm ending this cooking with one bottle of water. Hydration is your goal when cooking, trust me, because if you can see clearly, I'll be sweating from the inside because it drains me a lot. So I don't want to be dehydrated. I don't want to pass out somewhere because I was cooking. No, I just fill by water. I take out water. Water should be on your side, anywhere close to you in your kitchen. Always make sure you have water. This is how you dance after a successful cooking. Think about it on music, you don't have to cut. Yeah. When you do your thing, you can move fine and say you dance for the thing, you know. When you're successful, you dance for it. When you're successful, because this didn't mix me up. Trust me, some people sometimes it took me a whole lot of time to get used to this. Yeah, I messed up several times. It didn't come out right, but consistency. I was consistent, and now I'm a pro. I'm a chef. Now I'm teaching you how to do it because I learned it. I didn't learn it just in one day, but I keep trying and trying over again. And here I am. This is our last bundle. Please put my favorite big music by Gucci. Let me just shake a little bit. Wait, no more people. Today.
You're not listening.
Okay.
Yeah, but like very light now.
Yeah, but that wasn't plenty more. So if I'm you on the rush, you get it.
Only that you know what to say.
Yes.
Navigation is advancing. This is advanced myself.
Yeah, no like stress.
You want to be confused.
Plenty.
You
Ah, 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 ah. Say, hey, oh my, they asked me today, touch on today. This is for tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, dinner. I'm feeling any good. No. After a successful cooking, this is how you have to shake it.
Well, woman, I'm set up for your origin.
That's me under the worry. From London to Wellington.
Even at 11:30.
To Wellington. Eh, we have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. This is so great. Now I just have to make. I don't know where this is gonna fit, but I'm just gonna figure out where it's gonna fit. Yeah, we only have a space for it.
No longer dice esatto, more is another kind of then the also other that who contain the finalizing for the function. For now, the Saturday of Opel of the Saturday and Paponteli and Lazia, the Lameters, so up on us in the.
All right, guys. When putting your water, make sure your water reach this level. Yes. Remember, this is important paper, so the water is gonna find it so difficult to penetrate in the flour. So it needs a whole like a lot of heat to cook it, to be well cooked. So that's why you have to make sure you put your water.
Just can bring that down the also.
Can you see the level of the water? You don't want it to overflow, but you just want it to be like here.
Oh, so take it all like that all around.
Wait till I'm gonna chill with the water too.
No, that's not how I do it now because I just put it and just select it. I do not select it all around like it's
okay. What can I say? What can I say? Thank you guys for watching. My followers on Facebook, thank you for watching. My followers on TikTok, thank you for watching. My followers on YouTube, thank you for watching. This video is for you guys on YouTube, you guys on Facebook, you guys on TikTok. So if you like my video, don't forget to subscribe, follow my page, share the videos, like, subscribe on YouTube, and also drop in your comments. It's either YouTube comments, Facebook, TikTok comments, and just tell me your thoughts, and I will tell you if you have any questions, any more questions on this, on how to cook this. Hit me up, and I won't hesitate to walk you through the process again. And I appreciate everybody. Thanks for your support, and thanks for staying with me from the beginning to the end. I'm so sorry because I won't be showing you the end result because, as I earlier said, this is going to take like an hour and 30 minutes to get cooked. So I don't want you sitting out there and for an hour and 30 minutes to watch this boil, right? So there you go back. So I'm gonna put it on the stove and let's close it. And then there we go. We did it. Thank you so much, and I love you guys. Bye.